Hello and welcome to Settlement Survival. It's a Banished-inspired game where you have your colony, you have to grow it, run against a lot of things that happen, collect materials, resources, and grow as much as you can. And I don't know what else, because full disclosure, I started playing these and recording these episodes, but I had issues with the audio. And so I just played a little bit, but I don't know much more about the game than what I played. Now, full disclosure number 2 is that I saw this on Conflict Nerds channel and I really like it. So mostly of what I know I've seen there. And that's with this knowledge that we are going into the game. So we start a new game. We will start on a standard mode. So we have all the standard things. This is not a sandbox where we have everything unlocked, or Easter Island where you don't have any trees, but this is a standard. There are other options that are coming. This game is still in early access, but I really like what I've seen so far. I also want to choose a map size that's large. Difficulty, I won't change it. First time we're playing, let's keep it the way it is, everything standard. Special, yeah, I won't do that yet. I don't even know what that is. So let's keep it simple and let's jump into it. Oh, name for the town. And maybe we should randomize a few places. It seems like it wants us to go into Amazon forest. So let's go in there and I'll name it Nivar. If you know, you know, this name is based on something. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. I would love to see what you tell me. So this is the map. This is pretty big. We have a lot of space. This line here defines the corner of the map, so where we can and can't build. So we have a few options here. This is the settlement. This is where we will start. So I'm thinking that I might want to start close to the river, but not on that side, probably on this side. And I might choose it around here somewhere. There is a lot of metal. This is metal, the dark one. Rocks is the lighter one. We have what seems to be some food. And well, let's go for that. Maybe over here, close enough to the water, and maybe over there so we have access to fishing. Yeah, let's do it in here, I would say. Why not? And there we go. We have all our survivors in here. A few things before we go. So these are some goals. And the first goal is building a house because we do have 30 citizens that are homeless. We have our resources all over here. We have happiness, we have health, stress, and the amount of people we do have in the town. At the moment, we have 30 people, 12 male, 18 female, and 10 kids, basically. 16 laborers, which are the people that can go around and do things. This is technology, so we can research and enable more buildings and tech. These are silver coins used for dealing with other trading, basically, with other civilizations or settlements. Temperature, time of the year, and this shows the time of the year as well. So we are going into winter, and sometimes it shows some special events around here. There is also a bar here that will show some more information as we go, and these are our menus. So first thing that we need to do, we need to build a house. So we have house and apartment. Apartment can accommodate a lot more people, so 24 against 4. And they don't need to be a family. This is just a 4-person family, so that means that you can just have 2 people there, 3, or maybe a full house with 4. But then apartment won't let them procreate, while house will. So let's start with some house in here. So we have our river down there, And what I want to do, I want to make this in a way that will allow us to create nice neighborhoods. So what I want to do is probably starting over here. I'll do quite a few houses because we do need quite a lot. I'll leave a gap in there so we can have a couple of roads, and we can't add housing outside this area, this circle, which is the market. We can build more markets later though and see how that goes. Now they'll go around, they'll collect a few things. I'll also ask them to gather basically everything that we have in here, especially all these rocks and metal and all these things, so we can start clearing the area, and we'll build a lot of other things as well. House is one of the things that we need. We definitely need a gatherer's hut that will tell them to go out and, well, gather stuff for us. So basically what I want to do is gather stuff around here, most likely. So as you can see, you have some vegetables on the ground, and this is the area that will go and they will build it. We can build roads. Dirty roads won't cost us anything. Speed things up by 25%. Stone road, it costs 1 stone. Oh, I put that on the wrong place. But then it makes them go a little bit faster. So that's the trade there. And let's bring a road all the way there. I might just go around and do this. Probably just go around here as well. Make sure that we have roads all around this house so they have easy access. And what else do we need? We need a hunter's hut. And the hunters will hunt across the whole map. So they'll go out looking for food and basically trying to bring us meat and sometimes some animals that we can put in the pasture. Now, these icons, I told you this is fish. I don't know what the other two R's are. And then I think that's illustration. Now that's somewhere that I can actually important resource. Nope. Oh, there we go. Resource point. So this is fertile soil. This is grassland for pasture and corrals. Hunting. Collection resource. So plant seeds. Collect 100%. Collecting 100%. Get plant seeds. All right. We might put a gatherer in there as well then. I might do that like straight away, and we'll see how this goes. Then we need hunters. That's what I was looking for. We have quite a lot of mountains around, which might be tricky. I should have gone this way, but you know what? I'm fine with this. We can get the hunters right here, to be honest. And then forester. Forester will take some trees down and also will plant some trees, which is quite good for us. So what I would do, I will start putting down a road straight. I don't know why I can't build in there. I think I have a little bit of an elevation there, which is fine. This might be enough to be outside of the area of the housing. Not that we need to, but I want to. So forester hut, I want to build this. We can turn buildings by pressing R, and this is where I want to add them. I also want to gather all the rocks that we have in here. I think that will help us because then we can plant more trees over there. All right, for resourcing, we need water. Water is really important, as you can imagine. So I'll add in here And year 1, January, Mark became a laborer. So someone grew up from a children to adulthood. So their big well produce water and can be used to put out fires as well if that happens. So let's definitely do that. And processing. So this is also very important. So the shopping house, we can produce domestic fuel using animal dung or timber, which we definitely will need very, very soon. What I'll probably do, I might change things a little bit. Well, change things, like, not that I'm really changing anything, but I might put this one next to that. So we get wood and put in there. And a blacksmith. So we can create tools, which again is quite important for us. And I believe I can add it in here. Yeah. I don't know if I can do landscaping and like to level this up. I don't know if I can get there, but I would love to. I don't know if that's even possible. Anyway, chopping house is the one that I put here, a blacksmith and a tailor, which we can get, not house, roofs, which for winter is quite needed. So let's build a tailor. I think I'll change this. Not change. I'll leave a gap there for a road, and then I'll actually bring that road around here so we know that's happening. Distillery, we can do that later. Is not really necessary. We do need a repair shop so we can fix buildings and make sure that things are not broken. I will add this building. I think I'll add just here. And then the builder's cabin, we already have that. It's right there. It comes with the settlement. And then a clinic. So this will help us with curing sickness. And I'll add this probably around here, maybe, or maybe on the other side there. I think I'll put it down here. Oh, but then the area, yeah, I want to cover all those houses. I feel like we could add it right here. What am I doing wrong? All right, there we go. And then we bring a road up here. And I'll also speed things up. Otherwise, this house will take like quite a long time to be built. And well, we don't need that. Gather all that, please. We really need that. I'll probably prioritize this. Or we can only prioritize one house at a time. So they're building this now. Hopefully they will prioritize this house. We still have 15 people homeless. When we have a building like the builder's cabin, you can open new positions and assign people to those positions so they can actually, you can have more people working on there, or you can close those positions and make it that are less people working on it. So that's another thing that we can do. Now, food. We definitely need food. What I'll do, I will start with 2 standard fields, I would say. And I feel like we could do we have anywhere? This is grassland for pasture, so not there. I think I'll do it right here. I'll do 1 and I'll probably leave a gap and 2. And then I'll bring a road in here, another one there. Oh, we are getting into that area for the... Oh, that's a gatherer. So, all right, this is fine. Won't be a problem. We might also need some more storage. In storage yard, we can potentially add around here. What I'll do, maybe 6x6 over there, or 6x8. So we have a little bit of a bigger area or larger area, I would say. That'll make things quite easier for us. We need more house. As you can see, we've built 8 houses and we still have 6 people homeless, basically. So what I'll do, I will add more housing. There we go. Probably use all this area over here. And another thing that I find really interesting, as you can see, there's a lot of research on the floor in here, on the ground, instead of the warehouse, because that warehouse is full. Now they're bringing it all over here. So houses are being built. I'll bring another road there. And yeah, they'll hopefully build all the roads there. So they're doing this, which is good. And citizens are thirsty. Let's please prioritize this. I just noticed that we don't have water. We definitely need to do that. I'll also gather some more trees around here. We definitely need more wood. Not that we are running out, but I feel like we should make things a little bit faster. Now, think about this. I put a forester hut and all these buildings in the area for pasture, which is not really smart. So we might change that later. But for what do we need here? Oh, then we have the chopping house. So we go into processing and we have a few options. We can make timber into domestic fuel or dry animal dung into domestic fuel. For the moment, we are using timber for that. So let's see how that goes. Now for the fields, we have a few products in here. So we have the peas, higher yield than vegetables. So I'll pick that. And for this one, we might get some vegetable, fast maturing but low yield. So we get food earlier, but it will take a little bit longer. By the way, the roads don't look like this. They're just all busy doing something. That's why the roads are not in yet. I don't think there are any roads placed yet. So they'll do that in time as soon as they finish going around and building everything else. Like we really, really need water. And fuel is low as well, but we just built that. So hopefully that will help us. We finished one goal though. We built a house. Well, we built 8 houses so far, which is good. Building 2 standard fields. They are done over there. Now build 1 standard field, which I believe I'll build at the back here. The difference between the standard field and the field. Oh, they actually, all right, they are actually telling me to do something else. Turn it off and on again. That's what they're telling me. So done that. The big well, it's all done as well. We now have it. We have some water, which is fantastic. Let's get that. We are getting a lot of money for that. We're not using money yet. We'll start using it when we start trading. So yeah, let's keep an eye on that. And as I mentioned, sometimes there are some things happening here. So that is a merchant ship that will arrive when it gets all the way here. Although you have this arrow, the event triggers when it actually gets on the corner here. So yeah, forester hut, gatherer's hut, hunter's hut, all done. Shopping house, 7 house, repair shop, and church. All right, we need a church now, but I'll wait then to work on this, but I'll probably, so this is, okay, providing tools. I think I'll let them finish on that one, and then I'll prioritize the house again, because that's really more important than anything else, I would say. But while they do this, you know what? I think I'll actually prioritize that myself. They'll finish building that anyway. It's just a matter for them bringing the wood in here, and that will help us out. We do have now a lot of resources in here, which is all that we need. And we have an event, Forest Fire. There is smoke rising from the forest, and soon people can confirm that is a fire. Since it's not big yet, should we put out the fire first or cut down surrounding trees to stop fire to spread? Ooh, that's a big ask. Like, putting out the fire might be tricky, but chopping down the trees might be even trickier. I feel like we should try to sit and successfully put out the fire and pick up a lot of twigs for winter. Yay! And we got, oh, that's a lot of domestic fuel. That was the right decision. I love these events that happen along the game because it keeps things a lot interesting and, well, that make things a lot different, to be honest. It's not always like, oh, just you do this and you'll be fine. No, there is a lot of things that will influence all that. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't, or we can, yeah, we can prioritize more than one. At least the icon tells me I can, but the symbol just show on one. Maybe I'll go for the third one and see what happens there. They are definitely prioritizing this, so no issues. Water, we are pretty good. One thing that we have to do with water that I noticed, it has unlimited production. So what I want to do, I want to actually bring it down to something like this. I think that'll be fine. We'll be good there. And hopefully finish this quite fast because they do need more house. Oh, there we go. Everyone is now in a house. Good. And they are cold as well. They seems like they're freezing, but probably just because they didn't get the domestic fuel yet, I would say. For the blacksmith, we do want to build some tools, and I will use timber and ore because we do have a lot more ore than stone. There we go. For the tailor, we are producing clothes from, for the moment, I would choose leather because we should be getting leather from the hunters. Well, we got some turkey, so we didn't get leather at all, but they'll hunt for meat and leather. That's what they'll do. I might add someone else in there. There we go. So we get more of those. And we have some sheep in here. They could come and just get that sheep. Why not? Oh, the roads are going down now. There we go. Good to see that. While you're complaining, you don't have leather. Alright, fair enough. But I think, for now, that'll be all for the first episodes of Settlement Survival in Nivar. We've done quite a lot. Hopefully I haven't rushed too much. I don't think I rushed. I just think that we have to increase the limit for the max view. That's what I think. But the beginning is pretty fast because at least I knew what to do, as I mentioned. But from now on, it's probably all new except for the church and I think one more building that I have done before. But let's keep that in mind and come back for the next episode for more settlement survival. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Also, consider watching the video on your screen. This might be something you could be interested. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!